to the CS, you would think that what they are trying to do is to set up a coffee shop at some corner of JKIA and that operations will continue. Because I heard you when you asked what percentage of land they are taking up. Isn't it a fact, CS, that this proposal is to take up the entire management of the entire airport? You are not setting up a new duty-free shop at a corner somewhere. They are taking up the entire JKIA from management of the, what did you call the aeronauticals, to parking, to everything, including the employees. Why are you creating this impression that you are hiving a small corner for them somewhere to do operations and that KA will continue with management of JKIA? What is the correct position, CS?
Let me take some water, PS.
Thank you, Waziri, and thank you, Chair.
Ikitu ni ngumu bwana. Ikitu ni mbaya.
Senator Nyonka, you're out of order. What the proponent wants to come and put up is clearly illustrated. A new terminal, a runway based on trigger, refurbishing the existing terminal, and establishing what we call the rapid exit taxiways. Now, this will need to be decided. Are we putting up 140,000 square meter of terminal? Are we putting up 100,000 square meter of terminal?
That's not the question.
JKIA has 11,000 acres. If the proponent will want to come and put up, hotels in the city side, they will follow up the KA land lease policy. We are not giving out the entire 11,000 acres.
That's not the question, Chair. The question is management and operation of JKIA as an airport.
Yes.
From the aeronauticals to the parking areas, to all the businesses that are going on there. Who is going to be doing that management?
Yes, Adani is an operator, and that is why the model is build, operate, transfer. They will be running the JKIA.
Everything.
Yes.
That's what you should say. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much.
I hope it's still in the shape that you wanted it to be.
You know, Senator Sifuna is a learned friend. So he wanted to cross-examine. So I don't know whether Senator Chirchir would want to do the same. Or you want to give your questions and then you wait for answers.
Yes, I will ask questions and wait for answers. Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. You know, I am surprised and shocked. And I think if the CS who is seated here before us today was the CS then, I know and believe you wouldn't have agreed to this consent. I come from a nomadic community. And in a nomadic community where you also come from, you cannot bring a goat. We normally do barter trading. You cannot come with a goat and expect the other person to give you a camel. Once that happens, you will just say, no, I will not even talk to you. And I want to tell you today, Honorable CS, the deal initially, when they proposed to invest $1.8 billion. And that is 234 billion shillings. Honorable CS, the land and property value today is at 1.1 trillion shillings. What Adani wants after 30 years is 18%. So that means they are taking land plus properties on those land for about 18%, which is what they've invested initially. And I don't understand. Why are you even negotiating? Because after 30 years, after making a lot of profits, they want 18% of our land plus property on that land. Honorable CS, Ethiopia, they're building a new airport. This airport is costing $6 billion US, and it will accommodate 100 million passengers. It is 40 kilometers away from Addis Ababa, a place called Bushoftu. So I want to ask you, Bwana CS, kindly, why don't you cancel this deal? Because it stinks to the core. I give you an example. And I want you to do this mathematics. Adani comes from India and then get 18% of our property, of our land, and everything we possess, and take it to India. Why should you accept this? Tell us. Why do you even negotiate? That's my question. Number two, you've talked about the issue of Adani. There is a report by Heidelberg Research Institute that says Adani is a con. And I don't want to list it down. It's about 20 issues. It talks about Adani itself, and it talks about relatives, almost 8 of them, how they conned people, how they conned even taxes on taxes. So, Honorable CS, I don't mind these people investing here. But my question is, why did you even decide, the government decides to even negotiate with them? Because the initial program, if I look at what they've given, they will just tell them, sorry, come up with something good. You are sending people to India, you are sending people all over. So tell us why. The other last issue, Honorable CS.
Thank you.
Let me finish.
The last one, and then you'll be able to respond.
Please kindly, Bwana CS, call the president, talk to him, advise him, tell him this deal. Kenyans don't want this deal. This is a fraud, and it's a fraud just like Goldenberg, and it's a fraud, Anglo-leasing, and a fraud like the cooking oil.
Edible oil.
Yes, edible oil. That is being now dealt with. So, Bwana CS, for the love of this country, please advise the president. Thank you very much.
CS.
Chair, I think it's unfortunate because Honorable Chute's submission is based on wrong information. That Adani is requested for 18% residual after 30 years. That is not true. There is no request for 18% residual equity ownership of the airport after 30 years. It reverts to the government of Kenya 100%, and I'm on oath, Honorable Chute, through the chair.